And today in the murder trial of a Tyner man charged in the stabbing death of a Kilgore woman he once dated. Prosecutors say Kendall Demal Johnson influenced his friend to fatally stab Lakeisha Charday Kinney back in September of 2021. That friend, Calvin Marsalis Anderson of Henderson, pleaded guilty to murder in January. Anderson will not be sentenced until a verdict is reached in the Johnson trial. KLTV7's Jamie Boyum has the latest from the courtroom.
In opening arguments, the prosecution said Kendall Johnson and Calvin Anderson were friends and fraternity brothers, as well as Freemasons.
Kendall Johnson is guilty of murder, just as if he had been the one holding that knife that night.
The defense says Anderson changed his story several times and can't be trusted.
They want you to believe this solely based on the testimony of a murderer with nothing but self-interest and no remorse.
A recording of the 911 call was played. Then a former Kilgore police officer who worked the case took the stand to describe the crime scene. Anderson then took the stand, and the prosecution asked him what Johnson offered him to kill Kinney.
Money, cars, investments in my business and stuff like that.
Did he indicate to you how much money?
$10,000.
Anderson testified he was confused as to why Johnson asked him to kill because
I don't hurt people.
But you did this time, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Anderson said before the murder he feared Johnson. The prosecutor asked Anderson how Johnson decided what was going to happen. Anderson said Johnson told him,
"We're going to do this. I'm going to have it set up. And when I pick you up, we're going to go do it."
On September 2nd, Anderson says Johnson drove him to Kenny's residence in Kilgore.
Tell me what you do.
I pretty much go up behind her and stab her.
Several times during questioning, Anderson admitted to killing Kinney. The defense asked about Anderson's statement to the district attorney. Anderson said he tried to tell them the best truth.
The whole truth is different than the best truth, in my opinion. Is it different to you?
No, it's the same. The whole and the best is the same thing.
Okay, but you've told 5 or 6 different stories, correct?
Correct.
Cell phone texts leading up to the murder were also shown to the jury. Jamie Boyum, KLTV 7 News.
And testimony continues beginning at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning.